다가오는 11월 중간선거에서 재선을 앞두고 있는 래리호건 메릴랜드 주지사가 아시아 주류 언론을 초청하여 간담회를 가졌습니다. 이에 중앙일보와 J-On TV는 래리호건 주지사의 앞으로의 일정과 향후 계획을 들어보는 단독 회담을 가졌습니다.
Good morning, Governor Hogan. Thanks for your time with us today.
Good morning. Thank you for coming in to talk with us.
At Korea Daily, we're really proud to have reissued our newspaper last week on October 1st. Do you have any kind words or expectations for us?
Well, first of all, the Korean community is very close to my heart. I'm a Hanguk Sayi, and we've been very involved. My wife happens to be the very first Korean American First Lady in the entire country, and so I am a son-in-law or brother-in-law to the Korean people, and I'm very happy to have the opportunity to talk with you and the Korean community that you represent.
Re-election is coming. If you're re-elected, do you have any pledges specific to the Korean community?
Well, we've been very focused on our outreach to the Korean community. I don't think there's been any governor ever in Maryland that has had such close ties and communication. I go to so many Korean events and churches, and as does my wife. We're constantly including as many Korean community leaders in everything that we do. We're going to continue to do that. My very first trade mission was to Korea. My wife did a follow-up trade mission there with our Commerce Department. We're going to continue to work to bring Korean businesses to Maryland and help Korean American businesses grow here in Maryland. We're going to continue that in the second term. We brought more Koreans into state government. We're going to continue to try to do that. We have our first ever Korean American cabinet secretary and many other appointees that are working with us.
So you have put forth a remarkable effort towards building a relationship with the Korean community.
Thank you.
What are your most memorable moments?
Most memorable moment with the Korean community? Well, I think one of the most fun things that we do every year is the Lunar New Year celebration at the Governor's Mansion, where we get people from all over the entire state, mostly Korean. We include other Asian American members of the community that also celebrate Lunar New Year. It's probably been the most fun. But the most memorable was my trip to Korea and getting a chance to talk with so many government and business leaders. I've had the chance to sit down with the President and the First Lady. Some of the events that we do with the Korean War veterans are pretty memorable. You know, it's wonderful to see how the Korean community thanks the American veterans and to have some of the Korean veterans as well together with us, probably the most memorable.
What's your next political goal after serving as a governor of Maryland?
Well, my next goal is to try to get elected and serve a second term as governor of Maryland. That's what I'm really going to stay focused on. It's coming up very soon. We have a lot more work here to do in Maryland, and I haven't really thought much beyond that. Although I was just recently elected as the vice chairman of the National Governors Association, and in July I'll become the chairman of that. So. Helping to bring all 50 states together and represent the various governors is my next goal after re-election.
Last question. There is a lot of talk about the plans to widen I-270. What's your perspective on these plans?
Well, we're very much looking forward to it. I inherited a situation where we had the worst traffic congestion in America and crumbling roads and bridges. 270 is just one of them, but we've been trying to move forward on every top priority road project in every single jurisdiction in the state. We currently have about 1,000 construction projects, transportation infrastructure going on, totaling $9 billion. The next term, doing something about 270 and 495 and 295, the Baltimore-Washington Parkway, they're the next goals that we're working on because 270 is actually the worst traffic in America. And people have been talking about it for 30 years, but never fixing it. So we're going to try our best to get that capacity increased, and so we can do something finally about the traffic. Thank you. Kamsahamnida.
Thank you.